Okay, we're live. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry, Kat. I just.
Hey, back just in time.
Yoo-hoo.
I planned that. It's okay. No.
A princess is
Gotta be
never
fashionably
late.
late.
Yeah.
I
Never
planned
late.
that. It's okay.
Is anybody in there? Okay. Do we have anybody? Oh, we have 3 people. Okay. Two.
Pulling it up on
Great.
my phone.
Cool. Well, hey everybody. Welcome to Reading Spreads. So we'll go ahead and get started. Celestria, what are you reading tonight?
I am reading, or I'm going to start reading A Lonely Dance by Selena R. Gonzalez. It's book 2 in the Mireveld Chronicles. And so it's a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling, I think. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember. But I'm very excited about it.
I need to read book 1. I think you said it's very interesting, so I'm intrigued by
It was very hard to put down, so like I can't wait for you to read it so we can talk about it.
Yeah, I just got it, so I may bump it up a little bit. I'm intrigued. So, Kristi, what are you reading?
I'm reading Stolen at Alpenglow by Layla Humphreys. So it's the 3rd in her Fairytale series. And I like it so far. I'm only like a chapter in, but it's good.
Is that like which fairytale retelling is that?
It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, so I'm kind of like nervous because like sometimes those can be a little weird, but so far so good. So we'll see.
Is he actually a beast or is he human? Do you know?
I think they haven't really like fully revealed it yet, but I think he's a wolf. I think he's like turns
A werewolf?
I don't know if it's like in his control, but I think he like shape shifts into a wolf or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I need to find out more.
You need to tell us the details on that. Reese, what are you reading?
I'm reading Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen.
Ooh.
Whoa. How far are you?
Chapter 2. It's my first Jane Austen book.
Okay.
Exciting.
Yes. I think it helps if you like listen and read it at the same time, or at least it helps me. And then visual, like the TV show or the movie. It's helpful. But let us know how you like it. Katie?
Trying to decide. I'm currently reading Hunting Sirens by Mary Metcalf, so I might continue that, or I also started Loyally Luke by Pepper Basham, so I have options.
Cool. I know Loyally Luke is highly anticipated for a lot of different people. When does it release?
I think May. I have an art copy of it.
Okay, it's May. May is not too far away. My goodness. I can't believe it's March already. As somebody told me, it's like, can you believe it's March 1st? I was like, wait, it's March 1st.
Yeah.
Kat, what are you reading?
I'm just starting a reread over Little Women. So one of the ladies, actually my youth pastor's wife, started a book club, and the first book they're reading is Little Women, and it's my favorite book, so I'm rereading it. So
I have yet to read it.
I haven't read it either.
Yeah.
It's so good. I've watched the movie like a lot too, so I think it's one of my favorites. And also, Reese and Sensibility is one of my favorite Jane Austen books, so I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Never seen the Little Women movie either. I know that's.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was always told it was really sad, so I never watched it. I don't like movies that make me
It
cry.
is sad, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Not that sad.
I feel like the sad part is like in the middle of the movie. I don't know. It's not like a sad ending.
The whole thing isn't sad. It's just like a sad part. And then
Yeah.
the rest is
I probably will give in and read and watch it at some point. I'll do a vlog maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be a whole thing because everybody keeps talking about it. I was like, I feel left out. I don't know. I know the sad part. I know what it is, but at least I think I know what it is. But yeah, I have not ventured into Little Women yet. I don't know where my book went. Oh, it's over there. Oh, okay. I am reading The Horse and His Boy, the third book chronologically in the Narnia series. Reading it for the first time through. And y'all don't tell anybody, but I'm counting it towards the readathon because I am like, I have 2 chapters left.
That's okay.
Yeah, and this is technically, it's February 30th in my mind. So
Yeah,
it just, it's my readathon. I can do what I want to.
exactly. You make the rules.
I make the rules. And everybody else, if you need to finish one, I appreciated Celestria's post. I was like, yes, you need to finish, go right ahead. I am all on board for that. I'm A-okay. I was neglecting the comment section. So, hey, King Cat. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, you guys.
Yay. I keep forgetting I can show everybody's comments. I love Sensibility in Little Women. Yeah, I love the movie with Emma Thompson.
Oh yeah, the Sensibility one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that girl from Titanic. I forget her name.
Kate Winslow.
Kate Winslet. Yeah.
Winslet. Yeah.
I always thought she looked so much better as a redhead. She
Yeah.
was blonde. She needs to stay for redhead. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and go. Y'all want to do 20-minute reading sprints?
Yeah.
Let's go with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey T. Yay. So let me share my screen so y'all can see the lovely enchanted forest because we're fairy tale themed. So yeah, I will set it to begin or end in 20 minutes. So
the princess.
see y'all then.
Here we go.
Scoot back.
Right. Those always seem very short and very quick at the same time. How did everyone's sprint go?
Good. I'm on chapter 2.
I found out some more information about the beast.
Hello.
So he was cursed, and I just ended up looking at the back to see it's on the back, but it told me it's what to do. But he was cursed by this like enchantress, and so when he gets really, really angry, he like randomly turns into a wolf. He doesn't have control over it, and so he had to like disappear because he was like a prince, and so he didn't even get to say goodbye to like his family. He had to just like flee the forest.
So sad.
Is that the brother of the first one? His
What?
brother? Is it the brother of the guy in the first book?
I think so. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
I thought I had an inkling that he would be the beast in that retelling. So that's awesome. Anybody else?
Mine. Well, I'm not very far yet, so I feel like there's not too much I can say. But I'm on chapter 2, and I like it so far. It's kind of funny because this seems to be set in like a very cold, snowy place, and so with the crackling fire on the screen, it kind of like made the atmosphere more like I was really getting into the story. It felt very appropriate, so I was feeling all cozy reading.
I'm glad I could serve you well with the
Yes.
with the room.
Yay.
I made it to chapter 4.
Nice. Cool. How is it so far?
I like it. It's a lot like the movie, so
Yeah.
yeah.
That helps a lot.
Yeah. I also turned the audiobook on while I was reading because it made more sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I have to do with classics all the time. Just like, oh, just helps with the connection.
I completed my chapter, so I'm on chapter 6 now. So
Nice.
I'm on chapter 8 of Hunting Sirens and got the first little peek of the merman. Like, I want more.
Oh, it gets better. It gets so good.
Yeah. It really does. Like once you can pretty much ignore all of that up until you meet him. And then it just really takes off and then you can't stop reading.
It was very interesting.
Mm-hmm. It was indeed. I think I have 2 tiny chapters left. And y'all, I did not realize how funny Aslan is. Like he's like on the, I don't know, his sense of humor. He's like messing with the characters, like messing with them, and I'm like, oh, that's something. That is something right there. Like I could see Jesus in him. Like, oh, that's something Jesus would do. Totally. Like it's just funny. Cool. All right. So let's see how we're doing. Finishing up the Princess Companion for the readathon. Yeah, Lindsay, you probably heard me say, like, feel free to finish out your readathons.
I love that book.
Do what now?
I love that book.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good book.
Yeah, how do you like it, Lindsay? It's I guess, is it your first Melanie Sellier book? That one is pretty good. T is playing Sims.
Nice.
Currently
Who's the play
reading Ariadne. Yay! It's really good. All right. So, y'all ready for some games?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So let me get those set up right quick. So I figured we could start out with y'all, the people in the comments, seeing who you're hanging out with, learning more about us. So we're gonna play a little game, and my co-hosts are going to play, but those of you in the comments can guess as well in the comments. But we're gonna play Who's That Princess? So take off T's comment. There we go. There's so many buttons that I have to push. My goodness. Struggling. Okay. All right. So how you play, there are obviously 6 of us, and I am included in this. So there are 3 hints per person. They are things that y'all may not necessarily know about us or us about each other. Of course, I know all the answers, so I'm not going to play. I'm not going to cheat. So if y'all want to, however you want to record your answer so you can remember how you answered, grab a piece of paper or your phone or however you want to keep track. And I'll give y'all a couple of minutes to do that. But yes, I learned a lot about y'all. Let me just say, some of your answers, I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, y'all are very interesting people.
Have secrets.
So yeah. So what we'll do is I'll show you a slide, and y'all, the 5 of you, will write down your answer. Don't say anything. Keep a good poker face for your slide. And at the end, I will go through and show you the answers, and then we'll see who gets the most guesses right. So is everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Perfect. Okay, so hopefully everything cooperates well and I don't have any issues. So the first princess played badminton in high school, is allergic to watermelon, but interestingly can still eat watermelon flavored things. And she is also really good at braiding and hairstyles. So y'all have about 1/6 or 6 of a chance to get it right or something. I can't do math. I was very tempted to write this princess. For me, I was very tempted to write this princess cannot do math, but I didn't. So that is princess number 1. Are y'all ready for me to move on to the next one? I don't know how much time to give y'all.
I guess.
Okay. Well, I'll move forward. If you want me to go back, I can do that because I have a slide that tells me like before I give you the answers. So I'll go easy on you. All right. So princess number 2 likes to play Fortnite, has been to England and South Africa, and has took private ice skating lessons for 2 years. Who could it be? And this person has got to tell us about their travels because I'm very interested to know. Particularly South Africa. Like, you don't hear many people going there. Everybody looks like they were very concentrating very hard, contemplating. I should put some background music. Do, do, do.
That would have been funny.
All right. Princess number 3 has come within a foot of an adult lion without bars. Also took her first solo trip after college, and it was the best trip ever. She also recently became an alpha reader, can't talk, for one of her favorite authors. I guess you'll have to fake writing down yourself if you know it's you. It's not me. All right. Moving on to the next princess. This princess is scared of caves, doesn't like strawberry ice cream, and almost swallowed a roly-poly once. I really wonder where some of your all's headspace was like when I like got some interesting facts about y'all. Y'all did not go easy on each other at all. Like, these are hard.
Some of these, yeah, I have no clue. I'm like blindly just guessing.
Blindly guessing. All right. Where did my arrow go? There it is. Okay. I'll give you like one more minute. We're getting near the end, narrowing it down. Okay. Princess number 5 is probably the most uncoordinated person you will ever meet. Nearly died by water slide once. Has been out of her country 3 times, once by plane, once by ship, once by foot. All right. Last but not least, princess number 6. This princess has run a marathon, believes Rocky Road ice cream is the best ice cream, and has had her picture in the newspaper twice, through a parade and through a football game. All right. The question is, do y'all need to re-see any of the clues?
It wouldn't help me.
I tried to make it like the slide like present to you who it is, like after you see it again, like them then pop up, but I could not figure out how to do it. So it's going to show you the slide and you're going to see immediately who it is. So I guess the best way to do it is I'll give you the answers and then y'all do honor based and tell me if you got how many you got right. So, okay, here we go. Here are the answers. So, princess number 1 is Reese.
I switched my answer last minute.
Oh no! Should have gone with your gut.
Should have.
Did anybody get Reese correct? Celestria did.
I literally changed number 1 3 times, and lastly I put it on Reese's, and I was like, you know what? Gotta be her.
Anybody else get Reese right? No? Okay. You stumped all but one, Reese. All right, let's see who princess number 2 is. It's Kristi.
I was right.
Darn.
Oh, Reese, I forgot to ask you about some of your questions. I feel bad now. You gotta tell us about the watermelon. Like, what is up with that?
Well, a couple of years ago, like I was eating watermelon and I would get sick when I ate it. And it would be really bad. I could eat like a tiny little piece and I would get sick. So it was weird. But I can still eat like watermelon flavored like candy or yogurt or anything like that and be fine.
That is super weird because watermelon is like mostly water. So it's
Yeah.
like that's an interesting thing to be like allergic to.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody allergic to watermelon before.
I looked it up though, and it is actually a thing.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's not just a Reese problem.
So does it all translate to like cantaloupe and all the other melons,
Nope.
or is it interesting?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm not allergic to anything, so I don't know that pain. So
Me neither.
I don't know. Well, Kristi, tell us about your travels.
Yeah.
So they're actually both missions trips.
Oh, okay.
England. I actually went to England 4 times on missions trips because it's like a very relational based country. So they want us to keep going back and like building relationships. And then I don't know, I kind of got tired of going to the same place after a while. So then I went to South Africa, which was really cool. It was just like completely different. Like we we built like a playground for like this preschool, and we built a roof for like this store for so basically like these people were so poor that like clothes that wouldn't be accepted in our thrift store, like they're just going to throw them out, they like send them there and they wear them. They have like holes in them and like stains, and like they don't care, they just need clothes that badly. So we like redid the roof on their little thrift store. So yeah, it was very eye-opening experience. It was
That's
great.
really cool.
Cool. Is that through your church or through a different organization?
So like my school was just really awesome. I think I talked about that in my Q&A. So like but it was like a church and school combined, so they just had a lot of resources and were able to send us on a lot of trips. So it was really cool.
Yeah. I've never been on a missions trip. I would love to go, but that sounds really awesome. Something you will never be able to replicate.
Yeah.
What about ice skating lessons? I'm very curious.
I did ice skating before I did gymnastics. Like I started with that, and then it was just like too expensive. And so my mom was like, let's switch to something like similar but like not as expensive. So that's how I ended up in gymnastics, and I liked it a lot more because like I felt like ice skating was sort of boring. Like there's like 8 standard jumps, and then all you're doing is just like adding rotations, where in like gymnastics it's like endless tricks you can do. So it was a lot more fun. It was better for my personality.
Can you still skate? Can you skate well?
I can skate, but I can't like jump or anything. It's so long ago. I was like 7 years old.
Oh, 7. Okay. That skill is gone. Cool. All right. Let's see. I think we're on 3 now. It's Katie.
I got that one too.
Finally.
Oh, I got one.
Yay.
I knew that was Katie immediately. I didn't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
But a couple things I already knew. She had told me before, so I kind of.
Oh, you had insider knowledge.
I know, I should have thought harder.
Well, did everybody get Katie?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
What's the lion situation?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's the lion?
Yeah, we need to know about that.
That sounds terrifying.
Well, first of all, he was asleep, so that's always good. No, I interned at the Buffalo Zoo during college, and I worked with the elephants. But one day we got a call over the radio saying, we're transporting the lion to the hospital. Does anybody want to come and help? So we booked it. We must have been running like 20 miles an hour across the entire zoo to get to the lions. And so I was able to hold open the door and get within like a couple inches of the lion. So that was really cool.
That is cool.
It's really cool. It's a really good internship. Like that's really unique. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd like it, but it's really cool. Where did you go for your solo trip? I know you talked about once on one of your videos, but where was it?
I went to Mackinac Island.
Mackinac?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on the coast of Michigan. It's right above Michigan, and you have to take a ferry to get there. It's really beautiful. Yeah, no cars. There's horses and carriages and bicycles. There's no cars allowed on the island.
Wow. That's
It's a different way of living, that's for sure. Sounds very nice to get away from it all. Cool. And which author? I think I can't really guess, but
Pepper Basham. Yeah, I mentioned it in my wrap up, and then this came up again. I was like, oh no, I just shared that the other day.
Oh my goodness. Did anybody in the comments, have y'all gotten anything, any right? I'm curious, but
yeah, I'm curious. I'm wondering about that too.
I've gotten one. I include myself.
Y'all stumping each other. All righty. Let's see who's next. Only Katie so far. Katie, you shouldn't have given yourself away with your video. You should have kept that tight.
I didn't even think about it.
All right. And it's Celestria. She's scared of caves.
I almost put you, and then I changed my mind.
Did anybody get mine at all?
I knew you were one of the ice cream ones, but I guessed the wrong one.
I tried to pick the most random things about myself that like I never talk about. And I didn't even know what we were doing this for, but I was like trying to think of like the most random, like crazy facts about me.
Yeah, I can understand the cave. I think caves are cool, but I can understand why they'd be kind of scary.
They are cool. I've been in caves before when I was little, but this is a more recent fear that I've developed in the past few years, and it's purely from I watched like 2 different movies where people got trapped in caves. And now just even thinking about it, I like start panicking. Like I actually like just thinking about those movies or imagining myself being trapped in a cage. Like I start getting really bad anxiety just thinking about it. So I don't know if I'll ever go in a cave again.
Scarred for life from movies.
I'm traumatized.
Well, the Animaniacs, I don't know if y'all remember that cartoon, but there was an episode in my childhood where they get stuck in an elevator. And so like at one point, like I was afraid of elevators for that. So I empathize with you. I would take the stairs all the way up to whatever floor it was or an escalator, but
hey, that's a very real fear. Like I could definitely see that.
Elevator. I do not like elevators. Like there was one in a building in my college, and I would walk every time. Everybody else would everybody would squash onto this tiny elevator, and it would go up, and then it would like drop you, and it would shake all the way up. And I was like, I cannot do it. I would rather crawl up the stairs with my loaded backpack than get in this death trap. So I feel the elevator fear. Like it's no. Nope. Okay. Oh, and then the roly poly.
Yeah.
Okay. So the story behind this is it was when I was like very little. I think I was like 4. And one of my older sisters, it was one of those games where it's like close your eyes and open your mouth kind of thing. One of my older sisters, she wasn't planning to drop it in my mouth. It was a joke between her and like my other sister, and she was just holding it above my mouth and she accidentally dropped it. I immediately spit it out, but I was, I could have swallowed it.
Sibling trauma.
Definitely.
Goodness. Did anybody get Celestria right? I can't remember. No? You stumped them all. Look at you. Oh my goodness. All right. So far, I think the chat they've only gotten Katie so far, I think. I have no idea what you're talking about, the Animaniacs. I have no idea what that is. Is anybody else clueless like me?
Oh, I've seen it. It's just been a long time.
Yeah. I don't know what animal they were. I think cats. I can't remember. It's like it was a long time ago. But...
Okay. I must have missed it. I don't know. All right. The next princess.
I got that one right.
Oh, I was hoping to stump everybody. Yeah, I guess you could probably immediately knock out Kristi if you knew she did gymnastics. Like, I could never in my life. I literally am probably the most uncoordinated person. Because, well, I don't know why, but any athletic ability I epically fail at. So if you're stuck with me on like an athletic team, you will lose. It's a guarantee. You're gonna have to pull your own weight. I have fallen down a flight of stairs once, and it's a struggle being me. So, and then the water slide one. It was like one of them inner tubes, like the big circle tube things, and we were going down a tunnel, and I guess the attendant guy didn't think about weight. So the people in my tube, we apparently did not weigh enough. So we got stuck in a curve, and we were trying to like scoot to get this water slide thingy like down. And the people behind us, we could hear them like having a grand old time, like, screaming. And they were like coming closer. We were like, oh no. So what happened? They came, it was kind of funny, and not the moment, but later on it was funny because they came around the corner, like they were like, woohoo, and you see their faces and they were like, they just saw us. And so they slammed into us. My side of the water slide went up, like about like went over the edge of the side of the water tube thing. So I was like catapulted in the air. I did not leave the water slide, but if we had gone up any further, we would have tipped off the side. So after that, they pushed us down, and so then we both our tubes like shot out, and they were like you could hear the attendants at the bottom. They were like, "Man, he did it again. He didn't put enough weight in there." They both came out at the same time. And I was like 12 or something, and yeah, that was one of my near-death experiences, but it was a little traumatizing.
Oh my God. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. And I've been to Nicaragua by plane. I've been to the Bahamas on my honeymoon, so a cruise, and then I've walked to Canada. So.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one had me so I was like, out of the country by foot. What do you?
Yeah.
Yes, Canada. Yeah, I flew to Buffalo, New York, and went to Niagara. And you can literally just walk there. So that was really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. So
You could have come visit me.
before I knew you, Katie. This was like
Okay.
2019. Yeah, 2019. It was for our work trip. But if I had known you then, I would have come see you. But yeah. So that's my slide. So I guess you probably can guess who's left. Poor cat, last one, but not least.
Okay.
But anybody guess me or Cat? I forgot to ask if you. Well, y'all said a few of you got me right. So anybody get Cat right?
No.
I had her and Celestria switched.
Oh.
I thought this was yours, Taylor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not run.
And I thought the last one I guessed Kristi. I don't know why. I was actually stumped between these two and the two of y'all. I was like, I feel like one of these is for one of y'all, but
One out of 6, I failed.
Yeah, that.
Let's see. Hold on. Where is my cursor? There we go. No, it did not push the button right. Okay. Cheryl failed. I think you're not alone in that.
I failed too. I just got myself right.
I got one as well.
Reese and Celestria says I slept y'all. I literally missed the 3 of y'all. Thought you liked writing my it's not my favorite, but I'm not opposed to it. Yes, Lindsay, it was quite the experience and it was very scary. Celestria, she did the same. 1 out of 6. Oh, did anybody get 2 out of 3? 2 out of 3. 2 out of 6.
I got 2.
I got 2.
3 out of 6.
I got Reese and Katie right.
Katie
got
and Kay.
I got 4 out of 6.
What?
With myself.
Wait, which one did you not get?
You and Kat. I swapped you.
Oh, okay.
If you hadn't have swapped, you would have gotten all 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was the ice cream.
I also do not like strawberry ice cream. So, I mean, it could
Okay.
have.
That would have been funny if we both got that.
Yeah.
well, I think you won, Reese. You have won.
Wow, congrats, Reese.
Round of
Roll
applause.
the best out of everyone.
Good job.
Oh, wait, Kat, what about... Wait, I was looking at my phone a minute ago. Did you explain when your picture was in the newspaper?
Yeah, so in college I did like the Corps of Cadets. I went to A&M, Texas A&M. But we did what's it called? It was at a football game, and since I played piccolo or flute, we're right at the sidelines. So when they were, doing pictures for the game or whatever, like my friend, she was the main body in the picture, but she like kind of grabbed me, and so we were side by side. And then the parade one, I actually was chosen to do one of the traditions. It's called our Elephant Walk tradition, but it's like the seniors' last march, and it's a piccolo gets chosen as well as a sousaphone, and they do a duet together as everybody marches behind us. And so I was featured in the campus newspaper for that. So it was pretty cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't ask about it. I got it. I don't know.
There's a lot going on.
But I do want to know about your marathon. Are you crazy?
Oh my gosh. I was pressured into that one. So it was, again, the Corps Cadets, my buddies, we called each other. We've done half marathons because when I first joined the Corps, they tell us, come to boot camp because it's like ROTC based. And they said, for your unit that you signed up, they're a running unit, which I didn't know. I just joined. They were called the Wolfpack, so I joined them because I was like, oh, this is a nice unit. They don't do much. And then we got a new commander, and they're like, we're running. So they said, do half marathons in the spring. And I was like, okay, half marathon, I could do that. Well, there was this Austin Marathon that happened my junior year that a bunch of my buddies were going. And so they convinced me to sign up. And the night before was the night that, no, 2 nights before was the night that I trained, and I only ran 5 miles. So I have never, so I was like, oh, I got this. No, I was dying at mile 21 and I finally had to walk. I was like, my back was hurting. I was like, I can't do this. But I ended up finishing with a friend. So, yeah. So if you do a marathon, train more than 5 minutes.
Oh, that's like the couch potato in like 2.5 seconds. Like,
yeah, and I couldn't get out of bed the next day. I skipped all my college classes because I was so sore.
Oh my goodness.
I guess being a college student, you bounce back faster than you would, you know. So, anyway.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised by the marathon win because I was like, I don't know. I know she's musically inclined, but I didn't hear you talk about sports or anything. So I was like, oh, she's athletic.
No, the only sport I could play, because I'm like you, I tried every intramural sport. The only thing I could do was run, because it's just you and your, body. And if you want to run, you just do that. It's not really a team. I mean, it's a team sport, but no, I can do cross country, which is why I love Gimli, because he's like, we dwarves are natural sprinters. Because like you're not built. I always laugh at that because I did cross country and track, and I liked cross country. I hated sprinting, but I get tired after a while when I run long distance. So I always joke I'm a dwarf or something. So anyway,
I'm right there with you, and apparently so is Lindsay. It's Celestria too, apparently. So I think a lot of us feel that way. Like running's just painful. Like things that jiggle shouldn't just do that. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. So let me.
Oh, the Aggies are playing.
Well, that was cool. I learned so much about you guys.
Yeah. Yay. Okay. So, let's do another. Hold on. Let me stop doing this. Let's do another running sprint, and then we can do the trivia, maybe. Or do y'all want to do trivia and then a reading sprint? What would y'all like to do? I have to set it up. So,
I'm not good at making decisions. Either is good with me.
Yeah.
I'm good with reading a little bit.
Okie dokie. Let me get it set back up. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm very like anti awkward silence person. I feel pressure to fill the silence.
Lovely weather we're having.
Oh yes. Very everywhere else.
We just had a day or two of cold weather, and now we're back up. That's Texas for you. So
we're
it's
the
been
opposite
raining here all day.
Yeah.
But I like the rain. So
it's a good reading atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely.
That's about all it's good for, in my opinion.
It was really hot here. It was like in the upper 50s or something.
I think it was like 49 degrees here most of the day. It was like windy too.
Yeah. Oh.
And I went to work, so like every time I would open the window to help customers, like this gust of wind would come in. So I was just like cold all day. And it was raining, and everybody was wanting ice cream for some reason. So
See, that's like the best time. I don't know. For me, I like ice cream in cold weather. I don't know.
One of those.
I am. It's so weird. I like it.
I don't. I'm already cold. Like, why would I make myself even colder?
I like ice cream in winter too. I can eat it anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's in the house, I'll eat it, but I don't go out of my way to buy it. And like my husband, he's like, I want to have some ice cream. And I'm like, it's like 20 degrees outside. What do you mean you want ice cream? This is when you get like hot chocolate or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
where is it? Okay. There it is. Okay. All right. So, could y'all hear that?
No. What
Okay,
happened?
good. Okay, good. Because there's a commercial. It's like, oh,
Okay.
that's what I wanted. All right. Cool. All right. So we're gonna go till 10:30. Sound good?
Sounds good
Yep.
to me.
Okay. Show and changing it up for y'all.
So pretty.
Alrighty. How'd the sprint go this time around? Perfect.
I was getting ready for bed, so I didn't read too much.
I finished The Horse and His Boy. Oops, my bookmark flew away. It was good. I enjoyed it. I am now officially a fairy godmother. So
Yay!
I'm gonna ask everybody what status they had for their for the readathon as well.
My reading went good. I think I'm on chapter 4 or 5, and I am really enjoying it. And I got godmother status too, so yay!
Fairy godmothers.
I made it to chapter 5, and I have godmother status.
Woohoo!
I was princess status. Almost made it. I had like 2 prompts left.
We had a lot of books to read, so it's a-okay.
Yeah.
Missed it by 1. Oh. Cheryl missed it by 1.
Ah, so close.
So close. There's always next year. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
I am godmother status as well, so I just finagled some books and took out some others that I didn't. So
You do what you gotta do. Oh, Kristi, I think you're muted.
I was just saying, I also got godmother status.
Yay. King Cat got godmother status. And princess for Jeanette. There's King Cat's message. There we go.
You're the godmother.
Woohoo. Is that everybody? Did everybody say? I think so. Okay. I can't keep track. It's getting late. Cool. Well, yeah, so I'm really glad we did the readathon. I think it was really fun. And I think that this is I've kept in mind some feedback that I've gotten for next year. So if you have any ideas, feel free to spend them my way. I hope to do it next year. We will see. But I am really happy with the participation that everybody's done, and grateful to my hosts. So it's awesome.
It was super fun. I had a blast. I read so many like new authors and books that I had been wanting to try, and there were some good ones, some really interesting ones. Yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah. It only gets better from here, hopefully. So
yes.
Yay.
Doing it again next year all works out. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right, perfect. So to round out our fairy tale theme, we have Fairytale Trivia, which took me forever to create, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to say, like, you're the best for coming up with, like, organizing all of this and the games and everything. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
great.
thank you.
I could never have.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I spent way too much time, but it's fine. I'm glad that y'all had fun. So, let me get rid of the banner. Too many buttons. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Get the comments back up so everybody can participate. So this is a little bit different because I will tell you the answer per slide. I didn't feel like duplicating 12 slides, so I'm just going to do it this way. So I will show you a slide. There are 12 of them for the 12 dwarves. And half of them are Disney princess or Disney questions. I know several of my co-hosts are very Disney fans. So I think that those are going to be easier. So I put those in the beginning. So the Disney ones are first. And then the second half is classic fairy tales. So like OG Grimm's type. So gather your recording devices for how you're going to record your answers. It's an honor system, so we'll see who gets the most points. So let's get the first question. So, what was the first Disney princess movie? Was it Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, or Aladdin?
I
I
know.
didn't even have to look at the answer.
Are you a true Disney fan? Did you know the answer to this question? I didn't know the answer to this question until recently, but it was before I created this. So, yes. Has everybody got their answers locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe, yeah, y'all just shout out what you think it is, and I'll tell you if it's right.
Now?
What now?
Did you say
Count
no?
or just now?
Yeah, say it now.
Oh,
It's Snow White.
Snow White.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yes.
Snow White. Yay, good job. This was the easiest question, I think, maybe. So, good job. All right. How old was Snow White in the movie? 14, 16, 18, or 20?
That's tough. I don't know.
I guess you didn't have to write down your answers. I was more planning on
Yeah.
that
Well,
part.
if you need proof.
Unless you want to keep track, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, to keep track. Can you keep track? Yeah, okay. Fair. I'm slowly spiraling towards needing to go to bed. So
That's okay.
is everybody good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. What do y'all think the answer is?
14.
14.
I'm gonna say 14.
Dang. I'm just close y'all with this one. I was so surprised. I was like, she's 14?
Oh, wow.
They got
Y'all know
very
that.
young back then.
Well, Snow White is my princess, so I feel like
I know,
I get that one.
Yeah, I figured you'd probably get this answer. All right. Well, did y'all actually know the answer, or did
I guessed.
guessed?
I was like pretty sure that I had heard that before, that she was 14.
It's a different time, that's for sure. I was like scandalized, but I guess yeah.
Especially because I also heard the prince was supposedly like 30 or something like that, but
Oh,
That's awful.
I really was wondering how old he was, but I didn't find the answer to that. I'm
What I heard.
interested now, but I really hope he's not 30. That's
Yeah.
even worse. Oh my goodness. All right. The next question. Which shoe does Cinderella leave behind?
ooh.
Oh goodness.
Ooh, okay.
I feel like I should know this, but I don't.
Okay.
It's not a 50-50 shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably-
Okay.
Yes.
Lindsay did not know that Snow White was 14. Yes, he was. Okay. What do y'all think?
The left.
Left?
Oh, gosh.
It was
Y'all
left.
did so good.
It was
Okay,
left?
left.
Okay.
I said right. Dang it.
But bonus question. I didn't put this one in there, but how many times does she leave her shoe behind?
Twice.
What?
I
One,
don't
How many
know.
times does she leave her shoe behind?
one time.
What?
I'm gonna put this question
In the movie or in the book?
in the movie.
Well, she loses it and she goes back to pick it up, but then she leaves again. So I would say 2.
Yeah.
Right, because she loses it in the wedding at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3. 3 times she
Is it
loses.
3?
Oh yeah, she does at the end. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I should have put that question in.
Yeah, you should have.
Okay. I'm going to get y'all one time. Okay. This is probably an easy one. How long was Genie stuck in the lamp before Aladdin released him? 50 years, 500, 1,000, 10,000.
I don't remember.
I can picture him. I can picture him saying it.
Hear it in my head.
Lindsay got the left, right? Good job.
Did.
Nice.
Good.
All right. Shout it out. What y'all think?
10,000 years.
10,000 years.
We'll give you such a crick in the neck.
Oh my goodness.
That was a total guess for me. I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
When I put this question in,
500.
what?
Oh, I'm just reading Lindsay's. Who said 500?
Nope, 10,000. Whenever I created this question, I was like, oh yeah. I answered it wrong in my head, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember him saying it now. So I need to rewatch it. Yes, you do. All right. How many sisters does Ariel have?
Oh,
Ooh.
Do.
this is gonna be a guess. I have no idea.
Oh, I know.
I think I know.
I think.
All right. Everybody think they know?
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay. 5, 6, 7, or 8?
You say it?
8.
It's 6.
I feel like it's either 7 or 8. I don't know if Ariel is the 8th one.
Yeah, she's the youngest. That's all I
It's 6.
know.
I have the song.
I don't know.
She has the song.
Athena, Arista, Aquata, Adena, whatever the other A's are. I don't know. They're all A's.
It is 6 sisters. There are 7.
I got that one wrong.
Yay.
Yes.
I think someone mentioned they were all supposed to be like for the 7 C's.
That's what I was thinking. So I was like
No.
7, but
Oh,
then I was
yeah.
like,
That makes sense. I was like, there has to be a reason why there's 7 of them.
See, we couldn't say 7 because, like, we could count Ariel as one of them. But half a point.
Trixie. All right. What color is the first dress Belle wears after the blue one?
Oh.
Pink, yellow, green, or red?
Okay.
Oh.
I gotta think.
All these pairs.
I'm very proud of this question.
or wait, do I know?
Do you?
I'm tied between.
Okay, I
I'm
think
tied between 2. Yeah. I'm just like, which
Yeah.
one? Which one? Okay, I think I'm going to put this in.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay.
I should know this. This is like one of my favorite movies. I used to watch it all the time. But
Maybe.
it's just been so long.
I
Which
think you
scene
got
comes
it.
first? I don't remember.
I'm locking in my answer.
Locking it in.
Yeah.
Locking your answers in.
Okay.
You look very concentrated, like trying so
Yeah.
hard. Did I get you? I hope I did. All right. What are y'all's guesses?
Red.
Pink.
Red.
Pink.
I think it's pink.
Don't tell me it's green. Don't say it's green. Don't say it's
Green.
No! Oh
Yay.
no! I thought for sure it was not green.
I thought it was either green or pink.
It was green.
Yeah, I was stuck between green and pink.
I think he's wearing green when he shows her the library. So
Yeah,
I was-
it's a very, very short scene. She's in the woods and she's leading Philippe.
okay.
Not in the woods. She's in the snow. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh.
She's in the snow leading him, and she's wearing green. So,
Wow.
woohoo!
I am a failure.
All right. Okay, so now getting into the OG fairy tale questions. How many years does Cinderella sleep before the prince rescues her? Is it 50, 100, 500, or 1,000 years? Lindsay didn't get pink right. She's upset.
Wait, this is what?
Is it
I'm
Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty?
What? Sleeping Beauty. Did I put Cinderella?
Yeah, I said Cinderella. I was like,
oh,
my bad, y'all.
I'm
I was
pretty
thinking
sure
of-
she doesn't
Oh,
know.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about Cinderella's from Cat's video when I wrote this. And
Okay, so Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty. My bad, y'all. There is
That's a
no
good question.
That is a great
I
question.
can't remember.
You know what? I have a guess though,
I do too.
because of a book I read recently.
I know what you're talking about.
I must be right. Okay.
I knew I was bound to mess up at least one slide, so
That's okay.
it's all right. Y'all get your answers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What y'all got?
100 years.
100.
Yes.
Yes.
I got that
100
one.
years.
It was Dagger Sleep, right, Celestria?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, I have no clue. I've never heard this. And I was like, wait a second. Wait a second.
Yes. The prince has to dust off her lips real quick. Okay. Next question. Hopefully it's typed out right. Okay. What is Cinderella's slipper made of? This is actually the right Cinderella this time. Gold, diamond, silver, or glass. And this is the original fairy tale.
Oh no, I don't know those.
I have read it, but it's been a long time.
Well,
I feel like this is a trick.
me too.
Obvious.
Like, I feel like it's not different. It can't be different.
But it might be.
I refuse to believe it.
Gosh.
The same.
All right. Y'all got your answers locked?
Yes.
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 Mhm.
All right. What do you think?
Glass.
Diamond.
Gold.
Silver.
Might pick something different.
All right. The answer is gold.
What? No way.
Who said gold? I couldn't.
I did.
Yeah.
Complete guess, though.
How did
Oh
you
my God.
know?
No, complete guess. I'm just like, well, okay.
What the
Let's
heck?
go gold.
How did
I
you
wonder
know
why doesn't
gold
change
to glass in the cartoon? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Now, if you asked what the stepsisters did to fit into the shoe, I know that answer.
I would have known that one.
Grimm's fairy tales are very morbid. I stayed away from the morbid answers, just so you know, except for one of them. But
Okay, can I tell you then?
go ahead.
The one cuts off her back of her ankle, and the other one cuts off her toes. So blood seeps out the shoe as she's going away. Yeah, it's gross.
I seriously think that the Grimm's brothers needed like mental health help. Like, it's so morbid. Very like they're depressed or something. I don't know what was going on, but it's like, ugh. Okay. Next one is in the original version of The Little Mermaid. How does the mermaid story end?
I know this.
She returns to sea she returns to the sea as a mermaid, or she joins the sea witch.
Okay.
Haven't seen any guesses in the chat in a while. Y'all still there?
Everybody fell asleep.
Hang in there. You got to finish. Hang in. There's only 3 more after this.
One of the fairies has been up to bad business and put everybody to sleep.
I'm at a loss.
Seafoam. Okay. All right. What are my co-hosts think?
Seafoam.
I think
She turns to
Seafoam,
seafoam.
too.
Okay.
I've never read it, but I've heard it has a terrible ending, so that would be my guess.
Yes, she actually marries somebody else, and it breaks her heart, and so she can't fulfill her end of the bargain type of thing, so she turns to seafoam. So
That's terrible.
I know.
Yeah.
Much prefer the Disney version.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad. Okay. What is the narrator? Who is the narrator telling the stories in 1001 Nights? Is it Aladdin? Shikraz? Alibaba or Schreier?
This is hard.
Anderson version of Disney of
The Anderson. Huh.
is that Little Women?
Christian, I think. Christian.
Hans Christian Andersen. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I didn't know they made one. I knew they did Cinderella, right? I don't know if I've ever seen. I have to look into that. Is that like a play or is it a movie? Who's the original?
The seafoam one. All right, I have a guess.
Okay, yeah.
I have
Got
no clue.
it. Got it. All right. Y'all got your answers for
Yes.
this question?
Yes.
All right. What do you think?
I'm going to say the hard to say name.
Yeah, that one.
Ali, yeah. I'm doing
Shahrazad.
No, it's the hard to say one. She's some kind of fortune teller or something. I forget what she was, but
she's one of the girls, I think, that go to the king, and like I don't know if he marries him or not, but like they don't last long and they end up being killed. So she tells, I only know this because I want to read it, but I haven't read it yet. But she tells the king stories to keep herself alive.
Oh yeah. I read that book.
Yeah. And I know Aladdin and Alibaba are actually two of the stories in the book, so that's how I narrowed it down.
Oh.
Yeah, now it's coming back to me. She's not a fortune teller. She's trying to keep her fortunes alive by staying alive. So. All right, let's see. We got two more. In The Princess and the Pea, how many mattresses does she sleep on? 5, 10, 15, or 20?
Oh, this is a tough one.
I knew that and I still got it wrong. Y'all are funny.
All right, I have a guess.
Me too.
Everybody have a guess?
Yes.
He says 20.
Ugh.
All right, what do y'all think?
10.
15.
20.
I think it's 5.
It is 20.
Ah!
20
It's the wrong way. I should have said 20.
Yay.
That's a lot of mattresses.
I know. I was like, these have to be like pancake Flitter Flynn, like how high is this thing?
I think she needs a ladder or something.
Yeah. But it's 20 mattresses. It's a mountain to get up there. So, all right. Last question. What is Grimm's version of Cinderella? Aurora, Cinders, Ashpuddle, or Gretel?
What the heck?
Yeah. Like,
Wait, what?
It's her version of their name. Is their name for her?
Okay.
I just ready to go. The Princess Companion, the Princess and the Pea. That's funny. I've never read the original Princess and the Pea, so that question, I was surprised that it was 20 mattresses. I was like, surely not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we got some guesses for Cinders.
Yes.
Okay, what did my co-hosts think the
I think
answer?
it's Cinders.
I'm saying Cinders, but that seems too obvious. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
I went with Ash Puddle. I don't know.
Nice. Ash Puddle.
Go for it.
Did everybody say? Yeah. Okay. Well, Kat, you are correct. It is.
Ah!
That's what I said too. I was like,
Yeah,
I think it is. It just sounds like something that.
Yeah, I know. I was like, Grimm's. Okay. Something.
Yeah, the ashes part. She's got Cinders, ash puddle.
And I wasn't sure if Taylor would have come up with something like that.
I cannot take credit. I came up with Gretel, but that was from Hansel. I was like, what is my fourth option? I could not think of it. So yeah. All right. So what are y'all's scores? How many did you get correct? Do we have anybody that got 3 correct? 3 out of 12? 3?
I got more than that.
4.
I got 5.
5.
I got 7.
I got 7.
Kat's holding up a lot
I
of
got
fingers.
10.
Wait, you got 10
I got
right?
10.
What?
Got 10. 8 out of 12. All right. Well, I guess Kat wins that one.
I'm so impressed.
Yeah.
I'm a good test taker, I think.
Good test.
That was the studious one.
Well, she was
I had to beat
Play.
Kate. That just like I had to. No, I'm just kidding.
where am I going? Stop.
No, but these were good questions. I need
Those were
to
good questions.
I need to read more fairy tales, like original fairy tales, because I just know the Disney version. So
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if I want to read the original.
maybe not Grimm's. Maybe
Not
the Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah. Hans Christian Andersen's a little bit better.
That's true. That's true. More PG, more sane. Cool. Well, thank y'all for playing my games.
Thank you for reading it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm glad y'all liked it and had fun.
I love reading it.
Yay. All right. Well, it is just about to be 11. I know some of us are struggling to stay alive at this point.
I'm struggling. Me over here.
Yeah.
So I guess we will call it a night. But this was super fun. I thank everybody for participating and for reading with us. And yeah, so hope y'all have a great night.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.